Alright, so following on last video about bench press, we talked about negative reps and how to use failure reps to increase your bench. So when working on your bench press, a lot of you guys, it's good to do, sets of reps, but where you're really gonna get that growth is when you can't do any more reps. This is why in the last video I said you need a spotter, because this is where you're going to get more growth than any of the, your previous sets. It's those last couple sets when you can barely get the weight up. That's where you're actually growing. That's where you're actually building strength. And what I want you to have your partner do is have him hold the bar and just help you a little bit and get that bar up. And then do that for like 3 or 4 more reps. And you should be struggling. He shouldn't be helping you that much, but he's not gonna let the weight fall on you. So I want him to hold it and then just bring it up slowly, and do that just a couple more times after you finished your set. And these failure reps are going to build up that the strength that that next limit is telling your body, like, all right, we need to get it stronger because we need to get this weight off our body. So next time you're in the gym after you recover, you'll be able to push past that limit, and you're just building up that strength. This goes for honestly all lifts. I mean, not so much dumbbell movements, but more so barbell or compound lifts. You can't really do this on a deadlift, but this is the most, to help you with bench, and we can talk about this with squat too, and how to incorporate box squats with that. But with bench press, you really want to focus on those negative reps, those failure reps when, you don't got nothing left in the tank, and you're just, trying to get that weight off of you. And it should be hard. It should be a struggle. It shouldn't be, it shouldn't be easy. And if you fail it, good. That means you're working hard. You're pushing your limits. If you're not failing reps sometimes, if you're not failing the weight, every so often, then you're not working hard enough. The weight isn't heavy enough. And that's something like a lot of guys don't, bring up. Like, if you're never failing a weight, you're not working hard enough. You're not pushing your limits. You should be failing reps sometimes. You should be getting to 8, 9 reps, and it's like you can't go no more. That's a good weight to be at. That means you're working hard. That means you're pushing your limit. You're not just, able to complete the full 10 reps and you still got stuff in the tank. You could go to 15. If you go to 15 or 20 reps with the weight and your set was 12, that's not heavy enough. You need to go heavier. If you're doing a set of 12, that set of 12 should be somewhat of a struggle after 4 to 5 reps getting that weight up. So if you're putting 225 up too easily, you're like, I could have done 15. Unless it's a recovery week, a deload week, you need to be putting up a lot heavier weight. You need to be doing 255 or 245. Or if you're doing 135, easy reps, go to 155, 165. You always need to be trying to push your weight up, because that's the only way you're going to get stronger. For squat, legs, and overhead press, we'll talk about somewhat similar methods, but for bench press, this is a really good way to skyrocket your numbers up. Using these failure reps, getting to 80% of your max, and doing that as many times as possible, and then getting those negative reps and those failure reps where your partner helps you build that weight up. That's all for today, but stay tuned.